Give me a second. Okay, so let's start our Indonesia promotions. So this sorry for because I can't really read Indonesian language, so I apologize if I interpret wrongly. But for this is the collagen mixed collagen peptide drink promotions. So if you bought 2 boxes of collagen peptide drinks, and then you get to purchase the shakers with only 75 Indonesia dollars. And then if we bought 4 boxes, then in this case, you get for free. And this is the social media competition of both of the MBO sponsoring and also the APCs. So the ABY, it means that if you I think it's if you're sponsoring someone in this month, and then you get a congratulation email with the digital selfie friend from the Enway, and then you just use the digital friend and then attach with your videos and put it on Instagram with the hashtags. And then after that, they will choose 20 winners from there. And same goes to the APCs. After you register as an APC, take a product with your take a photo with your products, and then post it on your social medias with the hashtag. And then 20 of them will be get selected to get the prize for Enway. And this is the eSpring, the trade-in program. It's one trade-in program. If you trade with eSpring, you get the cash rebates on 2 juta. And then for other brand, it's 1 juta. And also now I think they are extended the zero interest payment plan, ZIPP, from 12 months to 24 months. Wow, so this is very excited. And there's a new product launching, the Artistry Skin Nutrition Renewing Series Indonesia. So I think this is designed for aging skin, I think. And this is a new Body Key Meal Replacement, Body Key Meal Replacement Plus. So they have a new packaging and new formulas for both the chocolate flavor and the coffee flavors. And vanilla flavor is no longer available, so it's been replaced with the berry flavor. They also got the snake bar but the dates flavor. Last time it's a seaweed flavor. So this flavor, you can give it a try. And this is this is Singapore promotions. This is a try and feed challenge lah. So this So I think this is one of the try and feed program challenge 5.0 in Singapore lah. So I'm not really sure of the details, but this is a date. This is a date stipulated by this program. And I also got the Artistry Skin Nutrition mini kits and renewing mini kits. So it's something you can bring it if you are traveling. eSpring, because of eSpring training program until the 31st of December. And also Atmosphere Mini and Sky training program also until 31st of December. And if you purchase you spend 280 Singapore dollars, and then you get to have a free hand sanitizer with the small bottles. As okay, the APC program, with all the benefits, the discount on the products, the e-coupons, loyalty points, satisfaction guarantee, and also you enjoy the same promotion as the ABO. And all this is signed for free. And you become so if you sign up to become ABO on this month, you not only get 30 ringgit one kind e-coupon, and also the Enway Singapore 21st Anniversary Supplement Organizers to organize your supplements. And also same thing, also launched in Singapore. This is Malaysia promotion. This is Malaysia promotions. So this new replacement plus also be launched in Malaysia as well. The coffee, chocolate, and also the berry flavor. So this is the purchase we purchased lah. If you bought any 2 sets of meal replacements shakes, you get to bought one boxes of snake bar dates flavor for only 28 ringgit. And now the body jump start kit have been updated using the new meal replacement shake. And also if you bought one set of jump start kits, you also get one free snack bar, and also the body kit in body diet, weighing balance, and also the body watch, the snack bar. Also the renewing mini set and the furnace mini set is also available in Malaysia as well. And also the Atmosphere Sky Training program. And now we got now this is a promotion from September until December lah. So initially, originally the ABO sign up fee is 30 ringgit, but now it's only 60 ringgit, but it's 30 ringgit. And the APC originally is 30 ringgit, now it's 10 ringgit. And also renewing fee also much cheaper lah. So this is a good chance for you to sign up more ABO and APC. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay, that's all the promotions on this month. So now let me share with you the details of our first speakers. So our speaker is Vinod. So Vinod is an educator by professions and concurrently building the own Amway business after his mindset toward his business has been shifted. And this happened when he meets his business coach. So today he's going to share with us the topics, our Amway home care products. So let's welcome Mr. Vinod by typing AA below. So let's welcome Vinod with sharing.
Okay, thank you, Wei Kian, for the introduction. Appreciate the welcome. Right. Firstly, I would like to thank Edwin and Janet for welcoming William and me onto this platform. Right. And of course, I wouldn't stop there. Right. I would also like to thank Casey, Tony and Casey as well for reaching out your hand of friendship all these years. Right. And then, of course, I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces here. Okay, I shall not name names because I think I will run out of time. Right. Okay, but it's really an honor to be invited and to share about just products, but really the opportunity to share my ideas and thoughts over here. So that's my thank you to all of you. Right. So I hope to make this sharing as interactive and as interesting as possible. Right. So okay, to get things going, I will share my slides first. Okay, just give me a moment. Yeah. Okay, are you able to see my slides, or do you see my okay, you are able to see the slides.
Yes,
excellent.
yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so let me just make some changes here. So I can see you guys as well as yeah, okay, perfect. Okay. All right. So firstly, before I start, I hope you're coping well. I know times have changed. I remember times when I used to travel and meet some of you, right? But now that's getting better now. We are able to do so in future. But today my topic, okay, actually you're looking at the wrong slide here. Okay, are you seeing constants and changes? Yeah, okay. All right, excellent. So today's my topic about home care is really about constant and change, right? As you all know that new normal, you hear things like new normal, you hear things like working from home, you hear things like all these things that have totally been unknown or slowly gaining traction maybe 2 years ago, but today it's current. It's what people are talking about, the future, right? And it's interesting to note, because as I was preparing for these slides, I realized that Amway as a company also has grown, not just the last 50 to 60 years, but also in the last 2-3 years, that the focus in its products and so on and so forth has also changed. But yet it has also stayed constant to many of these features, right? So to talk more about it, right, I don't want to blur you with a lot of information. Okay, to get things going, right, I will show you an analogy. All right, and also to introduce myself. Okay, all right. Okay, firstly, this was me this was me a few years ago. Okay, so if I were to treat this as me, me joining the business, right? I was a lot slimmer, a lot younger. I was single, right? With had the time, I had the energy. This was things that were dynamic about me in the past, right? Okay, so let me just show you what I am right now. Okay. Okay, and this is me, and uh the person beside me is my wife, right? So currently right now, after many years, right, I'm married with my wife right beside me. Her name is Padma. Okay, as you can see, I've put on a bit of weight too. No longer a little bit slim, I'm a bit chunkier, right? So, and of course, I do no longer stay with my parents. I stay with my wife in my in-laws place, right? And these are things that have changed. I used to stay in my parents. That commonality, the need for me to feel comfortable. But the last 1.5 years, I've been living with my in my in-laws place with a total not total stranger, but with someone who have known only the last few years, right? So this has changed for me. Okay, but interesting interesting to note that although my life situation has changed, okay, when I look back, few things has stayed constant, right? One, my vision for my future, my vision for my life still stays constant. My vision, which is basically to globally inspire people to lead, to find and discover their genius. Okay, sorry, to find and live their genius. Okay, that has not changed. My goals and dreams for a better life for myself and my future and my wife and my family has also not changed. It's interesting to note that as a single, certain products that I bought in my home when I was a single person living with my parents, and today when I'm staying in my in-laws place, a lot of these products that I bought many years ago, when I come today into this new home, they are actually very useful. Okay, for example, I'm not sure if you remember, there was a the steam wave sharp oven promotion many years ago. I'm not sure if you remember. So many years ago, about 6-7 years ago promotion. Now I'm using it finally after so many years, right? Okay, so these are things that has stayed constant. Okay, and I'm glad that the investments I made in the past has now it's now coming to fruition today, right? And that's really my idea about talking about home care today. That although 50-60 years has passed, there are certain things that has stayed constant with the home care range, but there are certain things that has changed, right? So I would like to highlight the things that have stayed constant and the things that have changed. Okay, got it? Easy, right? So let's look at what has stayed constant. Okay, okay, all right. So I mean, this one I talked about earlier. So what has stayed constant with the home care range? Firstly, Amway's vision to help people live better lives has stayed the same, right? And our home care range is special because the products are geared with one goal in mind, which is to make our lives better through quality cleaning products, yet environmentally friendly. I remember many years ago, when I first joined the business, I remember the word environmentally friendly has nothing to do with cleaning products, because cleaning products has chemicals. It has certain substances that are good for cleaning, but they are not great for the environment. So that was where I was joining the business. So when I heard LOC, a product in home care which is called LOC, which I will be talking about later, when I heard about it, which environmentally friendly, I was clearly astounded. I was clearly surprised because there was no product like that in the market that I knew of at that point of time. So this was something that has been core with the home care range ever since the first product, which is LOC, which I'll be talking about later. So this is one thing that has stayed since the first day, right? Quality cleaning products, yet they're environmentally friendly, right? So, question: what has changed the last few years? Okay, maybe I'd like to interact with my audience. Maybe anyone can just unmute and just share what do you think has changed with the home care products. Anyone? Okay, all right. I have to go back to my teacher mode, start pointing fingers. Anyone? If not, I'll just move on. It's fine. All right. Okay. Okay. Firstly, right. I must admit, okay, I know a bit about the home care products, okay, because now I'm using a bit more. All right. After marriage, although before marriage, right, I don't use that often because I can, push it to my mom to do so, my dad to do so, but now I have no no option. I have to do it myself, right? So that's my experience, right? But I'm sure there are plenty of people here in this room who have more information and more knowledge about these products who can guide you better. But I hope my sharing can just add a little bit of value. Okay. Okay. So what has changed with the home care products? Okay. So if you look at the slide here, there are just two things I want you to remember that has changed slightly over the years. So number one, Amway has always been about independent parties that verify their claims. And one of the parties for the home care range is actually the US EPA. That safer choice, that if you can see here, the safer choice symbol or the safer choice certification is given to products, okay, that sorry, that contain ingredients that allow for environmental friendliness, that allow to prevent the damage of the environment. Yeah. Okay, sorry, give me a moment. Okay. All right. And the next thing, right? Although home care range for Amway has always been has fundamentally been about environmental friendliness, right, from day one. But over time, the ingredients has changed, right? So what we have here today, the last few years, is something called the BioQuest formula. And what is so special about BioQuest formula is that it uses natural based ingredients such as coconut, citrus, and minerals. And if I were to look back many years ago, if I were to hear cleaning products that contain coconut and citrus, I'll be thinking, is it really cleaning products, right? You would think coconut, citrus as things that we can consume, but very, very often we don't think as home care cleaning products, right? So this is something that has changed over the years by adding more natural ingredients such as coconut and other minerals, right? So, and it also not just having natural ingredients, but also to deliver a very powerful cleaning performance. Okay. And the third thing I want you to remember about home care products, that they are extremely concentrated. Okay. And I'll explain as I go along. Okay. So in order to talk more about this, I actually have a short video to show you. Okay. If I remember correctly, I share sound. Okay, good. All right. I did share sound. Okay, so let's look at the video. Okay, so as you can see from the video, okay, you realize the points I've just explained earlier. right? So just a recap. Okay, one is independent verification of our claims by EPA. And how many cleaning products do you see outside that has such a agency that has verified our claims? Okay, it's unheard of, right? Number two, it's BioQuest formula, right, that allows for greater cleaning as well as having natural ingredients, right? And lastly, concentration. Okay, right? So later I'll be showing you the concentration of the product. Okay, and for those of you who are here who are hearing this for the first time, you'll be quite astounded with regards to the concentration. Okay, so understanding this, home care has four ranges. I mean five ranges. Okay, it has the surface care, laundry care, dish care, car care, and others. Okay, but today I'm just going to focus on just one range, which is the surface care, right? So why the surface care? Well, ever since the pandemic has started, right, a greater emphasis with regards to cleaning surfaces has been undertaken. So, for example, I mean, as an educator in my school, the students are encouraged, and even staff as well, they are encouraged to clean our surfaces. Okay, first thing in the morning when we arrive, when we go to recess in the canteen, right? And also before I leave the classroom, we also encourage to do a wipe down, right? Using cleaning agents, right? And why is that so? It's basically to kill the virus, because the best protection against the virus is actually a strong cleaning agent, right? Of course, we can't consume a cleaning agent, but to kill the virus on the outside, it's important that we use a very effective cleaning agent, right? And I will always recommend these home care, surface care range products for that. Okay, so the first product that I'm going to talk about today is really LOC. Okay, many years ago when I joined the business and when I saw LOC, I was very surprised. Okay, for number one, right, the bottle is only 1 liter, but that bottle, right, can last me 3 to 4 to 6 months of usage, right? And it's extremely concentrated that way. And because it is extremely concentrated, I get a value on the money, right? And because of that, right, for the first time in my life, I actually started to invest in my family's home care, right? Before that, I never used to buy any cleaning stuff for my parents. Yeah, but when I joined the business, when I looked at the benefits of this product, because you're so concentrated, I decided to make the investment. Okay, but basically, what is in LOC, right? So number one, it's a multi-purpose cleaner. You can use for any kind of cleaning, right? And in case your detergent runs out, you can use LOC if you want to. Okay, all right, try and test it. Okay, all right, and it's interesting to note that it has coconut oil. Okay, and those of you who are a bit traditional, you would know that coconut oil tends to be very good for cleaning, right? And it's interesting to know that this is actually inside this product. Okay, all right, and what is astounding to people out there when I meet as customers, even my own mom and me using it, me mopping using LOC, right? Is that it is rinse free, and people are surprised by it, because what people do in the market out there is that they will first sweep the floor, vacuum the floor, and then when they mop, right, when they use the traditional X brands out there, when they mop, they will always use water and rinse it. They use like a second or third wash to rinse off the cleaning agent, because it's very sticky. But LOC has that no rinse formula. So basically, it doesn't just clean effectively, it also makes our life better by reducing the times we need to clean, right? So that is very surprising. Okay, not to me, because I in the past I didn't used to clean that much, but to my mom and my customers out there, this was this is actually a very stark feature that is found in LOC, right? And another thing is dermatology tested and is safe and gentle on the hand. What kind of cleaning agent, right, is actually gentle on the hand, right? It's dermatology tested, right? Okay, so to talk more about this LOC product, I'm sure some of you have seen this video before, some of you have done the demo before. I actually have a short demo video to show you the effectiveness of LOC, right? So let's move to the next slide. Okay, sorry, my mistake. Give me a moment. Yeah. Okay, so before I talk about our next product, right? It's important that I share, right? Okay, I think it's gonna play again. Okay, just give me. Okay, all right. Okay, to stop the play. Okay, all right. So you can see, right, LOC being a very good cleaner. So when I saw this demonstration, I was also surprised. So the demonstrator who shared told us in a crowd back then, told us that if you were to use your mop and clean the house, if you use LOC, right, all the dirt will not remain on the mop, and the mop will not be so dirty. And that is a very strong thing that I saw to talk about the quality of the product. So not just is this product safe on our hands, that has natural ingredients which are environmentally friendly, right? They also help in our cleaning. They also help to extend the lifespan of our cleaning equipment, right? Which also helps us save money in the long run, right? So this was things that I felt that our home care range has specifically that's specifically featured that is not present in other products out there, right? So this is really our niche and our unique selling point. Okay, so the next one is the most popular and popular product that at the start of this pandemic, I remember couldn't buy this product at all, right? this Pursue disinfectant cleaner one step was sold out at least for 3 to 4 months before the new stock could arrive and I could purchase this, right? That was how popular this product was because of how good it is. In fact, this product actually has a list of viruses and bacteria that it can kill. Okay, and if, in order to get the list, please check back with the person who's brought you here, right? It's interesting that this disinfectant cleaner has that list. I'm not too sure what other brands out there have that kind of list. Okay, and this not just cleans bacteria and virus, right? Okay, and in fact, you don't need to add this with anything. You don't need to combine anything. Just add this in water and you can use, right? So that's why it's called one step, because you can all do it in one step. Okay, it conveniently cleans, disinfects, and deodorizes. Okay, so number 2, it kills household germs and odor-causing bacteria. Okay, and if you remember in your bathroom, you will see like black substances on the wall or on the on the sides of where you see the rubber part, where you see those white things. It is this thing called bedroom mildew and mold. This product can remove it, okay, because of how good it is. Okay, and in fact, I use this to sterilize my dining tabletop, right? So this is excellent for wiping down and killing bacteria and viruses. Okay, I'm not going to make the claim here that it kills COVID, because that claim has not been verified by Amway directly, but it has that list, so you can always refer to that list. Okay, and interesting to note, right? It has no extra rinsing needed. So in that case, you actually save water. Okay, and to effectively use it, you need to add it into a spray bottle, which is also very interesting. All right, the spray bottle itself has 2 modes, right? Those of you who have used it would know, right? And it's very useful for cleaning. Okay. All right. The next product that I'm going to talk about that is very handy that I use on a daily basis is this Pursue hand sanitizer. Okay. It's interesting to also note that our market didn't, at least in Singapore, we didn't have the Pursue hand sanitizer, and this only came after the pandemic. So when you talk about change, right, and we're making a change, right, because of the pandemic, and now today, this at least the Singapore market has this hand sanitizer. Before that, this didn't used to be there. And I remember Casey sharing, interesting ideas of how to mix it and match, with other products in Amway to make hand sanitizer. But now we have the actual product. Okay. So what is so interesting about this product is that it is verified to kill 99.9% germs that is found on our skin surface. Okay. Right. So this is excellent if you're going out to eat and you want to ensure cleanliness when you consume your food. This is something that can kill most of the germs that is found on your skin. Okay. And secondly, right, have you heard of a hand sanitizer that has aloe vera essence? Right? Very difficult to find. Okay. And interesting, right? I remember, okay, this one is I try test, okay, and it has worked for me. I remember if I have a cold, when I'm sneezing, when I smell the fragrance of the hand sanitizer, I feel better because the fragrance is pleasant, or it's easy to smell, doesn't have an alcohol smell, right? So that is very soothing for me, and I don't sneeze as often. Okay, so this this sanitizer has aloe vera, which is unheard of. Okay, and lastly, right, it's a fuss-free application. It's like a gel they can just easily apply. It's not a liquid that you pour. It's not water. And there's some sanitizers, they're watery. They start to drip. But this is gel based, so it's easy to apply and easy to wipe off the screen, right? So this is something that came because of the pandemic, right? Okay, so I'm actually pretty much done here, right? But what I would like to end my sharing with is that there are certain things that has changed because of the pandemic or even without the pandemic, but there are certain things in Amway Home Care that has always remained constant, which has always been about making your life better or making my life better with quality cleaning agents that are not just gentle on the skin, but they're also gentle on the environment. Okay, so I hope that was the point that I was able to send across to you guys through my sharing, and I hope I've added value. So with that, I'll thank you for your attention, and I'll pass it back to the host. Host, please.
Yeah. Thanks, Reno, for the sharing on the 3 products, the LCs, the Pursue disinfectant, and also the hand sanitizers. And by the way, I'm not sure what I told you before or not, but I think your voice is really magnetic. Yeah, it can always attract people's attentions. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for sharing, Mr. Reno. Welcome. Thank you, Mr. Reno, for the sharing on the home care. Amway products. Our packaging always change. The formula always change. The flavor always change. But they always stick to their visions of providing a better and healthier and safer products to our consumers. And then we see this for the past 12 years, for the past 5 years, that Amway always stick to their vision and missions. And okay, please thanks Mr. Reno by having thumbs up on the chat box. Okay. Now let's get to our next speakers. His name is William Anthony. He is a remarkable entrepreneur leader, and he has successfully built a huge team in his organizations. And together with his wife Lily, they have a very successful e-commerce business, not only locally but also spanning the globe. And this is able to create a residual income or passive income. And by doing this, they're also able to help other people to achieve their dreams too. And by doing so, they also achieve they're also achieve theirs too. So let's welcome our second speaker today, William Anthony. Yeah, by typing AA below on the chat box. So now, Mr. William, is your stage.
Thanks, Weekend.
Welcome.
By the way, why you all type 888? Okay, just curious to know. I'm trying to understand what is it supposed to mean. Oh, it's a clapping. Oh, okay. Then what the other numbers actually represent? Don't know. I'm trying to figure out and learn the nuances. But okay, anyway, I'll just share my screen. I was on the other side just now. Okay. Okay, I'm going to cover this topic called circumstance and possibility. All right. I was reading a book called Coactive Coaching, and I picked up from this particular book the interesting part about circumstances and possibilities. Okay. So let me ask a simple question. Okay, as I move on. Okay. Who has circumstances? Can I have a show of hands? Can you spotlight them so at least I can talk to them? Anybody got circumstances in their life or no circumstances in their life? Nobody got circumstances in their life? Anyone? Hello? Everybody quiet. I thought no point. I want to hear someone having share with me. Hey, Tony, let me ask you a question, Tony. Tony, can I engage you?
Hi, sure. Hi,
Okay.
William.
Okay, hi. Because I'm talking to myself. It sounds very weird. Okay. Tony, have you ever come across circumstances in your life?
Yeah, getting more and more senior.
More. Okay, that is good. But
How
then,
do I turn back the clock?
well, good question. I don't think you look your age, by the way. Can we spotlight? Anybody can spotlight? What do you call? Tony. I lost him. I don't know where he went to. You can spotlight him. That I can. You can spotlight me. Not the spotlight. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Tony. So we do come across circumstances in our life at all times, isn't
Yep.
it? Okay.
Yep.
Any kind of circumstances or condition you can share? Not able to come to Singapore.
Yeah, that could be another thing. Yeah.
Okay. Very
Yeah,
good. So.
because of the pandemic. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Anyway, they're opening up the VTL, the vaccine travel lane. So hopefully Indonesia will be in the list. All right. I hope to see you here soon.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So the question is this: is it a circumstance for you, or you think it's a possibility?
Sorry, I don't quite catch that.
Okay. If you can't fly here, are there any other possibilities that we can use?
At the moment, is very tough. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But the possibility now is you still can stay connected with your family because you're at Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are possibilities. Right? Doesn't mean that you're not able to travel. You can't connect with your loved one. So in the same way in business, people, whether you are in a situation where currently in Singapore, especially in Singapore, depression cases has tremendously increased. Loss of jobs and being working from home and no connection with somebody outside creates a sense of loneliness, and a high level of depression cases actually has increased in Singapore alone, by the way. So Bay said you're a young senior. So I think I'm more senior than you are, Tony.
Not much difference,
Okay.
I think.
Not much difference. Yeah, okay, not much difference anyway. The question is this right now. Can every circumstances, is there somebody once said this, in every adversity, there's an equal or greater opportunity.
Yes.
In every adversity, there's an equal or greater opportunity. So how do we see it? So the first thing I've learned is about this called changing perspectives. Where are you looking at from? One person on this side says 6, the other guy says 9, right? So let's try this exercise. Hey, what happened? Let's try this exercise for a change. Tell me what you see. Anyone want to try? Weekend, what do you see?
A young woman.
A young woman. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anybody can see an old woman? Anyone? Edwin? Can you see old woman, Edwin?
Young woman.
A young woman. You all can see only a young woman. You all cannot
And
see. Oh, you cannot
old
see
lady.
an old.
Old lady.
This is an old lady. See, this is an old lady. Look at the nose here. Look at the mouth here,
Yes.
and look at the chin here. And then that's her eyes. That is an old lady. Okay, but you can see also a young lady. By the way, where's the young lady? The young lady is here. Her eyelashes. Hey, what happened? The young lady is also here. Am I what they call am I actually lagging?
No.
Her nose is here. Her ears are here. This is a chin line. A chin line. All right. So let's see the next one. This is an interesting one. Let's see about this one. What do you? What did I do now? Let me clear this. Okay. Okay. So let's see this. The next one. What do you see?
Yeah.
Cowboy
there's
on
one
horseback.
person riding the horse.
Do you see faces?
Yes. Rockman.
Yeah. There are faces.
On the floor, on the
Yeah,
side,
there you see?
under the tree.
Yes, you're right. There you are. These are all faces.
Yeah, the tree as well.
Yeah, then the tree line, you're right. Yes. You're completely right. Yes, you're completely right. There are a lot of faces here. So what does it tell us? What does it tell us? Anyone? What does it tell us? What do we see? So very simple. What we choose to, what we choose to see is our perspectives. We're going to change our perspective of how we look at things, by the way. So in businesses, or whether you are at home with family, in social life or whatever, you're going to have challenges. It's going to come about. But when we change our perspective, if you change the way we look at things, the things we look at will change. So what we choose to see is a very simple analogy of it. Make sense to you? We can choose to see differently. So with the pandemic, I believe that many of them have gone digital marketing. And I saw Bay, how she did a very good presentation on how to build a story brand. By the way, I'm listening to the audio and getting the book to read, by the way. It tells us that today we have to change the way that we do business, and we can't do the business the way we did a long time ago. The pandemic has taught us to change the way we look at things, by the way. So what I discovered was this. Can we create choices? Are there choices? Tony has a choice that he cannot fly here, but Tony has a choice to zoom in with his family and communicate with his family by that option. So in the same way, what options do we have now in this situation when the pandemic is here? Let me ask Bella. Bella, what are you doing differently, Bella? I see you always on Instagram. Bella, are you there? Can Bella mute? Yes.
Yes, me here.
What are you doing, Bella, all the time on Instagram?
I'm posting the products and sharing the benefit of the products.
Okay, right. But why are you doing that? Why don't you meet people? And like what you did the last time?
Because pandemic, people also afraid to meet me actually.
people are more willing to see what you're doing on Instagram, lah.
Yeah.
So
So it's easier because people nowadays people are browsing the phone more than meeting people face to face.
Very true. Very true. Very true. People are now actually browsing using the handphone more than even myself. I don't turn on my computer. Everything is on my phone. I check my email. I can create flyers. I can do so many things right now. So are we creating choices the way we do business, or are we going to remain the same way as how we did business many, many years ago? So
Yeah,
do you see choices? Bella, Bella, other Instagram, are you doing anywhere else at this point in time?
WhatsApp and
Sorry, coming one what?
WhatsApp.
Sorry,
In
one
WhatsApp.
up. Oh, WhatsApp.
Yeah,
WhatsApp. Okay.
Chat with,
Are you
chat with
on
people.
Facebook?
Facebook, because it's linked with Instagram, so the Instagram
Correct.
will directly link into Facebook.
Yeah. Okay. Are you on TikTok as well?
TikTok, yeah, seldom.
Oh, seldom. Okay.
But we'll do, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to go there basically. So the thing is that we can create choices. When we change perspectives, the perspective that we change can give us a lot of choices and possibilities. That's why you require a coach or a mentor to work with you. I was coaching an individual recently, and this individual was stuck and can't see the way forward. When we sit down and brainstorm, they could see a lot of other possibilities which they did not see very much earlier, by the way. So it's about looking at perspective changes first and making choices. Now, the third step, which I discovered was very interesting, was this. We will come up with a strategy. What's the strategy? I'm not figuring out how to do digital marketing, and what's the strategy must I apply to post myself? There's something that in the book Bay shared about how to build a story brand. Who is the hero and who is the victim? Very interesting. And I thought I was the hero. I'm not the hero, by the way. The hero is my customer. So is there a strategy in place? Do you sit down with your coach or mentor to come up with a strategy Somebody once said, we don't plan to fail, we fail to plan. All right. Now, all plans will not go according to plan. Murphy's Law says that if anything can go wrong, will go wrong. But if something goes wrong, what can we do? Anybody want to share? Wilun?
Hello.
Yes, Wilun. If something goes wrong, when you make plans, Wilun, does things go wrong?
Yes, of course.
Okay, when things go wrong, what do we do? Sorry?
Create another strategy. Go to the coach or mentor.
Yeah, but if the first strategy that we created, must we change the entire strategy, or can we make some very small corrections?
I think we just make a little bit alternative.
Ah, yes, a slight correction could be made. The entire strategy don't have to be changed, by the way.
Okay.
A simple strategy can be applied. Like they do in digital marketing, I understand in Facebook and all this, we do A/B testing. We put a couple of ads and test and see which works. Right?
True.
Is that true, Bella? Bella, do you put all the ads as all the ads work?
Yes.
Does all the ad work? Do you get always likes?
Not all
Okay,
words,
okay.
not all words.
Yeah. So you get some likes and some you don't get likes lah. So you know which video gives you likes, am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's basically test and fail to figure out what works and what does not work, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So Bay, can I ask you a question, Bay?
Sorry?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. When you read the book, How to Build Your Own Brand, what is the application have you done so far in that strategy? That's a strategy you have in place, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're creating a brand. So what is your brand?
Yeah, so I actually use it for all areas now, where for all my business like facials and makeup and design as well, I come from a customer's perspective instead of my perspective.
So what is your story? What's your story? What's your brand and what's your story?
So like for my facial sessions, I actually go to my customer place. So actually I put it such that I am pampering them in their own comfort, in their own space. And they can do so by engaging my service, and they'll feel like a queen when they
okay. So you treat them like queens basically lah. So what is their villain?
Their villain is that they got not enough time, or they need to go out and face the jam in order to get their facial sessions.
Fantastic.
So they don't have to face that.
Wow, fantastic. Very good. Yes. So you're basically applying what you have learned. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you sit down with your parents to come up with a strategy, or you came up with this on your own?
We always discuss it every time we meet. So I think on and off, it just comes together.
Very good. So why is it important to have your parents as mentors or coaches to guide you? Why can't you do this on your own?
If it's on my own, I only get my own perspective. Where else, when I talk to them, I get their generation perspective as well, and where they come from as well.
Very good. There you are. Give her a hand, please. Very well done. Very well done. Give her a hand. Well said. Yes. Perspectives. We require different perspectives to see from different points of view and not come from one point of view. That's why you require a mentor or a coach to see the blind spots that we have. Very well done, babe. Very well done. Okay. Now, the last part is very simple. We call this what? Commitment. Okay. Question is very simple. Are you all committed to your plan? Very simple as that. If you're not committed, then don't do it. If you go in half-heartedly into a situation, it is not going to work. There's something that I've realized at the end of the day. I'm not sure how to explain this to you. Maybe I'll share a story with you. I took up scuba diving 1995. All right. That was when I loved to scuba dive. I have a big fish tank in my home, marine fishers, and I gave up all that and I began the business because I had no time. I spent an entire Saturday afternoon cleaning my fish tank. That was my routine. When I began this business, I literally had no choice. And I saw my clams all were dying. I was wondering why. I discovered something. My son was urinating into the tank. And my big clam that cost me $50 died. I said, oh my God, this is a very expensive affair. So I decided to basically give it up. But before that, I went scuba diving. And I had this experience of, in Singapore, a pool dive. Now, I went to Pulau Au in Malaysia for my dive. And I had all the equipment, everything. Now, this is an open water dive. And when I came out of the boat to jump inside, guess what happened? Anybody can tell me? I had complete fear. Because you heard about sharks, am I right? And all those kind of things. So fear completely compelled me and I couldn't move. I was in the boat holding on and my scuba diver instructor was asking me to jump inside. So I told myself at the end of the day that I decided to go on this journey. I was committed. I went for the pool dives. I practiced everything. Why am I holding back? So I told myself, what's the worst can happen to me? If I go inside, I die. If I die, I meet my creator. So what happened? I took the first step and I went inside. That's it. When I jumped inside, something interesting happened to me. My entire perspective changed. I enjoyed the dive. I enjoyed the fishes. Everything completely changed. That's why if you look at the word commitment, it says here, until one is committed, there is hesitancy. Until you commit, you'll hesitate. The chance to draw back, always ineffectiveness. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there's only one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans, that the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. It's by goeth. So the key that I've learned is very simple, is put a plan in place and take action. Two things will happen. It will go right, it will go wrong. If it go wrong, it's no big deal. You can go back to your coach and mentor and look at the plan again and make small, minute corrections. Not change the entire strategy. If that makes sense to you, am I right to say that? And this is my favorite part. My favorite part. Action cures fear. And what I've realized is massive action. You've got to put massive, massive action. Lao Tzu once said this, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the one step. The first step, the second step, and the third step. You will fail. You will succeed. It doesn't matter as far as I'm concerned. But the key component here is this. You keep doing it. You figure out what works and what does not work. Like what Bella just shared, some of the videos work, some doesn't work. Why? You know the likes. Who likes and who doesn't like. I discovered something also. I didn't know people like to do what. So I read this particular book that says if someone likes your post, find out and see why you like my post. I discovered something. Guess what happened when I did that? I had a conversation with that particular person who liked my post. I didn't know that. I thought like means just like la. I said like la. You know? But when people like something, why are you liking it? So this particular book told me, says, find out and says, why are they liking your picture or video or post? So I found out and they shared with me. And I began a conversation with a particular prospect or whoever that liked my post, by the way. All right. And I think I'm done. Yes, I'm done. Okay. Any questions you all have? If not, I'm going to hand it back to the host. I'm on time. Anybody have any questions? And thanks, Bay, for the PowerPoint slides. This is a very good, what you call brand. I'm listening to the audio right now. I'm going to apply the principles.
I'm so happy that you like it as well.
Oh, it's very nice. It's really amazing. It's a fantastic, I've been listening to the audio. All right. And I watch also on YouTube, by the way. It was an amazing how they approach the brand and what you should do. And you're always talking about ourselves. It's not about us. It's about the other person's looking for an answer, by the way. All right. With that, thank you very much. If there's no questions, I'm going to hand it back to Wei Kian.
Yeah. Thanks, Williams, for the sharings. So I definitely agree with you on the perspective part of it, because for me, when I get exciting ideas, sometimes I will just execute it without actually informing my coach and my mentor. So they're just wondering why I'm doing that. And then I found that sometimes it's good to get the opinion, per se, for other people, because sometimes I think it's good, but from their perspective, that these actions might not be something we should do.
Well, Wei Kian, my experience is this, Wei Kian. I am a baby boomer. All right, I'm a baby boomer. I think Edwin and Jenna, we all are baby boomers, and I've learned something very important about perspectives. Today's generation, I never believed that in my time that I will go through a pandemic. I never believed that. I thought I will live my life until 90 and then, okay, but I never thought I'm going to go through that. At age 62, I'm 62 right now, I'm asking myself this question, why am I going through all this? My perspective has changed. My business has taken a different shift in thinking. I have to shift the way I think. I cannot remain as a baby boomer. how I did many years ago. So sometimes getting an opinion from others is an opinion, but something I realize, correct me if I'm wrong, I work with students a lot, and my students always tell me where to go and find Carousel and all these apps I download. And something that I've learned, and I learn always by trial and error. I learn by trial and error. You give me a computer program, you give me a manual, I won't read the manual at all. What do? I will play until a program crashes. Then I'll do what? Control, alternate, delete. That's it. Reset and learn again. So I don't believe that your mentors or coaches have all the answers.
Exactly.
You can tell them you test it and test it. So because ultimately, who's going to make it work? The person who is testing it out is going to make it work. Like Thomas Edison made the light bulb work. Did he fail? He didn't fail. He figured out 9,999 times what works and what does not work, by the way. So it's a testing phase that we are going to go through now. And digital marketing has completely shifted the way we do things, basically. All right. So I have to learn from young people. That's why I say Bay was fantastic. I was telling Casey, what a fantastic, what do you call, presentation. I picked up a lot from the presentation, in fact, by the way. And I'm going to try and fail because I'm willing to fail. I am willing to fail. If I'm not willing to fail, then I will not do it. Because everybody, you see, in school, people punish us for failing.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's wrong. Because when we fail, is how we learn is through the corrections that we really learn. Okay? With that, okay, thank you very much. Back to the host.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I remember that when I was the uni time, that because I was a good student, and then my family always praise my cousins praise it for getting good marks because I made way minimal mistakes. But after graduated, and then things goes completely different. Yeah, actually they encourage to make mistakes because this is the only way we can learn. So okay, thanks William for
You're welcome.
sharing. Okay, so now our two guest speakers have just finished their sharing. So let's invite our Powder Diamonds, Janet, to give a closing talk.
Wow, such a great evening. Today is another time that we hear another perspective and the different approaches. And this is where this meeting is very, how I would say, stretching our way of thinking, stretching our way of doing things. I know William, not very in the personal basis, but we have been knowing each other. And to me, I really find when he got so many years of working experience, education experience, and today he says such a humble thing like, I am willing to learn. And I think for that, we had to give him an applause because that opened up a huge capacity to unleash potential. And there are many possibilities. And as what the title reflect, really circumstance is the one that constrains us, and you got the choice that you think you can every time blaming or waiting, or on the other hand, when you come for this meeting, you start having a different thoughts that go through, and you do new possibility. Like for instance, when I see likes, I never actually go to how is that, to understand what beyond the like. And even when you get many likes, then you have to actually ask yourself, how come my like cannot convert into a friendship or into a prospect that I can either grow together with them or a step further. So this is really a very good learning processes. Okay, so I think generally let us give William another round of applause. I think that set us thinking. Okay, and always remember creating more choices. Okay, when you're creating more choices, you really can create and reach out your market. The key to entrepreneurship is to build your market, to build your customer base. So don't limit to the existing area and think differently, viewing from different perspective, and shift the hero center from yourself to the customer or the prospect. And also I must really congratulate Vinod for such a clear and simple presentation that bring us effectively to those focal points. The home care products, right now, though Anway emphasizing less, not because it is less quality, but it is actually is a very, very long turnaround time due to economy, concentration. But always when you share this product, remember 4 points, as what we not just now summarizes it well. One is it must be effective to serve its purpose. All right. So like this workshop, how they serve the purpose, pursue how they serve the purpose. Second thing is that it must be gentle to the user, especially cleaning product. You may say that it's effective to their purpose. Because of that, they may damage the user. And in the broader sense, I think this is what we are very proud about NRA, is BioQuest, is environmental friendly and economy to use. So this generally is the household goal that very important. If you really face your customer face to face, don't save your effort to do a demo. Okay, not necessarily a series, but at least 1 or 2. You can keep your consumer for life. I remember one story. They say they got a rare opportunity that they met Fu Hao-Ken, that doing a small group presentation, very small group, that means 1 to 3 person. And she was so excited that she can see FC, the Crown Ambassador of the 3 countries that doing a presentation. And to her surprise and to her delight, what Fu Hao-Ken did, in the process, Fu Hao-Ken actually do one-to-one kind of LOC demonstration. You just see successful people, they actually do writing repeatedly to many, many different instances. Okay, so if you are actually just got into only one prospect, you have to think of many, many ways of keeping that prospect entertained. But for our business, you must actually sharpen your skill and reach out to many, many other prospects so you build a network. Okay, with that, wish everyone good night. I pass back to the host. All right, thank you.
Okay, thanks, Jenny, for the closing talks. Okay, so before we end the meeting, actually we have a let me share a program first. Our Fat to Fit 30 days program. So Wei Lun, can you help me to share your video?
Oh, okay, sure. Video first or poster first? Video.
Video first.
Sorry, one more time, man.
Yeah. So starting from next month, 1st of November, we have a weight management program called Fat to Fit 30 Days program. So it's a 30 days program. So we aim to helping people to lose weight through scientific way and naturally, through exercise, having a healthy diet and also a lifestyle. So what is the insights? The first one is exercise workout Zoom classes, twice per week, and also nutritional and health classes, to let us understand how to achieve a healthy lifestyles. And also, of course, we got our supports to guide you step by step on how to achieve your weight goal. And also, we got your body system to help you to monitor your progress. So how to join it? Very simple. Go to our, just need to get your one entry package, which consists of body key meal replacements, double X or daily, proteins, fish oil, green tea, and also probiotics. So after you get your entry package, just fill in our Google form and attach your receipts to show that you have purchased all these products. And lastly, we will add you into the WhatsApp group. So this program will be start on next month, 1st of November. So if you want interested to know more details about this program, please get back to the person who bring you today. Okay, so this is the end of our meeting, and I really like to thank Janet to give the kind words. That actually success is very simple. It's just doing the same thing again and again. And just now she mentioned even the FC for Hokkiens is really like on the top of the mountains, but he's still doing the basics. And last time I even watched a video shared by my mentor. Is the youngest FC in the world, I think, the Vinod. Yeah, he's already an FC, but he's still doing prospecting in the bookshops. And then this is very amazing to see that even he's already being financially free, but he's still willing to do the basic things. So I believe just do the basic thing again and again, and we can achieve the goal that we want one day. And thanks for everyone for joining today. And good night, and see you again next week.
Okay,
Good night,
good night,
everyone.
everyone.
Bye.
Night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Awesome host.
Thank you.